Hey, what's happening? Here we are back again on the first day of Pokemon 151. The first card I wanted to use was the Alakazam EX with the Dimensional Hand attack for 120 that can attack even when it's on the bench. Now, I did not build a Alakazam EX deck, but I did put it inside a Shadow Rider VMAX with the Underworld Door that can use once during your turn, you may attach a Psychic Energy card from your hand to one of your benched Psychic Pokemon. If you attach energy to a Pokemon in this way, draw 2 cards. So we can try to get down the Abra, which is the basic for Alakazam, on the first turn, put an energy down, and then the second turn, we can either Underworld Door to try to get through our deck and attach the energy at the same time, and then get an Alakazam and start hitting for 120. So in the deck, I run the Kirlia engine to also get through the deck. If you don't have energy in your hand, use the Refinement to get through the deck. If you have energy in your hand, use the Underworld Door. And then towards the end of the game, we put Gardevoir EX for any energy that either we get knocked out or maybe we have to Refinement away because we're forced to, and Gardevoir will bring that energy back because the attack Max Geist is this attack does 30 more damage for each psychic energy attached to all of your Pokemon. So it doesn't matter where it is. Each one's worth 30, and then you add 10 to that number. Put a little one Mimikyu in there for a little wall, depending on the deck. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It prevents all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon EX and Pokemon V. So that would act like a wall, and we can just snipe from the bench using the Alakazam as we build up our Gardevoir, our Shadow Riders, in order to do these big numbers of over 300. So in the deck, we are going to play the one Rare Candy. So we have one Abra, one Rare Candy, one Alakazam. Now, how are we going to try to get that out on the first turn? Well, for one, we're going to play the Hisuian Heavy Ball. I did forget here the Radiant Eternatus, which is the main reason the Heavy Ball's in there. Also, for now, the Abra, if it's stuck in the prize cards. The Radiant Eternatus Climatic Gate. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 Pokemon VMAX and put them onto your bench. So the first turn, if we can get a Ralts, an Abra, and then an Mimikyu in the active, Radiant Eternatus down at the end of the turn, put 2 VMAX down, we got a full ready to go. And then the next turn, we try to play our supporters, either Lady, which will get us 4 energy, 4 basic cards, and then we can start using our Underworld Doors to get through the deck. We have 2 Professor's Research, and then 2 Arven to either get an Ultra Ball, get the Rare Candy, whatever piece we need. Also have the Arven will also get the Forest Seal Stone. So you can get, if you have one Arven, you can get both pieces using the Forest Seal Stone to get whatever the other piece is, either whether it be an Ultra Ball, an Alakazam itself, or the Rare Candy. We play 2 Nest Ball, 4 Ultra Ball to get all these Pokemon out. We're going to play 2 Boss in case we want to boss something up at any point. 4 Fog Crystal, which will get out any Psychic Pokemon or an energy if we need it, depending on what the game. 3 Mesagoza to try to get these Pokemon out there. I mean, we need a full bench, and we need the evolutions in order to play the game. We're going to play 2 Switch and 1 Escape Rope, along with Level Ball, which you can search your deck for Pokemon with 90 HP or less, which it's going to be the Abra, the Ralts, and the Kirlia, and the Mimikyu. That is the cards in the deck. We are going to play 13 energy. Again, with the energy using the Underworld Door, that's getting us through the deck. Kirlia is getting us through the deck to try to get all these pieces to start hitting on turn 2 with Alakazam from the bench if we have to, as we then get our Shadow Riders with the energy and when they can hit for those big numbers against whoever. So before we get to the games, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the month. We got about 10 days left, and we are a little over 60, and we want to try to hit that 100 century mark before the end of the month. And now let's see this deck in action. Okay, going against Lost Box, we're going second. We've got a Mimikyu down, which I don't know if that's going to help at all. It's going to buy us a turn unless they boss something up. So we can get a Ralts, a Shadow Rider. We have a Rare Candy, so we can get the Abra down. And we're going to Mesagoza on both turns. Well, we're going to Artisan first, since they put that down. Get the Abra. Then we're going to put down the Mesagoza and try to flip on this turn. So we might get this Alakazam out second turn. So I don't think they're going to play an Iono. Lost Box usually doesn't. If they do, they're usually early in the game. I saw a Fire Energy, so that's going to be a Lost Zone Charizard, I'm guessing. So we can... Alright, if we have all the bulky Pokemon out there, Lost Box is going to have a hard time hitting us for 300 that many times. So Alakazam is very much key in this matchup. We need it on turn 2. If we ever get our turn. Okay. So we can Artisan for the Abra. And then do I save the Mesagoza? No, because I need some... Yeah. There's the Charmander down. I have all 4 Comfies. Oh my gosh. This turn is taking forever. Alright, so did they get all 4? They got all 4. They put a Charizard EX, a Mirage Gate, and a Sableye. What the heck do they have in their hand? Okay. Get a Ralts. Get a Shadow Rider. Get our Abra. Well, before we do that, let's make sure... Yeah, Alakazam's in there. Okay. So we got our Abra. We have our Lady. So let's get Mesagoza down. Let's try to flip. Okay, I can get Shadow Rider now. Another one to try to get these VMAXs. Now I do need a VMAX, so we can Lady now? No, Arven. If I Arven now, we can get 1 VMAX. But I do... Okay, let's Lady for a bunch of energy. Get some energy out of the deck here. Okay, we'll do that. We will place 1 energy there. And do I want another Shadow Rider? Let's get another Shadow Rider so we can... Again, we want to thin this deck. We want to try to get Alakazam on our next turn. Oh, I should have placed the energy on Abra. Just in case we didn't get... Because if we don't get a VMAX, I can't attack next turn with Abra and Alakazam. Misplay. Let's see if it hurts us. Now I can Arven for... Alright, so... Oh, that was a bad misplay. Definitely a bad misplay. Alright, so they're going to get their energy. They can attack the Mimikyu. And if they come up with the Charizard, we don't want to hit that. Well, And we're weak to Charizard, of course. Got to play the Lost Zone deck that is Charizard EX, of course. So, and a Super. What in the world do they have in their hand? All right, so they're going to Cramorant that away. All right. Now I also need a switch. All right, let's place the Ralts up since it's only a one prizer. We don't want to give him too many prizes here. Radiant Eternatus is no good. Okay, let's Mesagoza. If I Mesagoza, I need a Shadow Rider VMAX. Yeah, okay. So I need a Shadow Rider VMAX because Arven will get me the Ultra Ball. So I need one here. Because I have to start. All right, now at least I can get the Abra going with energy. There's one. There's Kirlia. Let's get through the deck here, baby. Come on. Refinement. We can get rid of 8 Radiant Eternatus. We don't need that anymore. We've got another VMAX. All right, we're looking good here. We've got Underworld Door. We're going to put that on Abra. And we are going to Arven for our Ultra Ball and our Forest Seal. All right, let's put down the Forest Seal. Let's Ultra Ball for, we can put Mesagoza on, and let's get rid of Arven. Yeah, that was a tough choice. Get our Alakazam. Put the Alakazam down. And what's the trainers? Yeah, the lady is gone already. So I'm going to... the Curly is probably going to be gone. So I have a Ralts. Let's get another one down. And here we go. We can Dimensional Hand for the knockout. All right. Give him the Kirlia. So now if they boss up and they take 3 prizes, there's nothing we can do about it being weak, which is what I'm sure they're going to do. All right, so we have 3 energy out there. Any energy in the discard? No. So Raihan, well, they can't boss. If they Escape Rope, which would be great, so they can we can get the Ralts out there instead. And yeah, I don't think we're going to get a Gardevoir EX this turn because we want to stay on the bench because we are deathly afraid of Charizard EX taking many, many prizes. So we're just going to give him, that's fine, and we're going to give him Kirlia until we're ready to go. All right, now we'll give him Ralts. We can Nest Ball for another Ralts. Let's Nest Ball for another Ralts. We can Underworld Door. We don't need we do need Mesagoza. All right, we need energy out here. We got 4. Whew, that helps. We can also use our Star Alchemy when we need it. That's 5. Let's Mesagoza for another one. Come on, hit it, hit it, hit it. Do I Ultra Ball? Do I Mesagoza for another one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can get down 6, 7. That's 210 plus another 10 is 220, which we will be able to hit next turn. So 5. No, I'm not going to waste the Force Seal on that. So let's just Dimensional Hand, because now we softened it up, and we will be able to knock it out next turn, as long as they don't have a boss. Really? Now they got 2 out there. I mean, we're going to have to come up eventually. I don't. But if they take this out, I think we're dead in the water here. Only because of the weakness. Had this been any other, not a Charizard deck, this would have worked. And they're going to boss up. Yeah, I mean, I would. Take 3 prizes. I mean, at this point, it's not going to matter. Because no matter what we have, they're going to come up with the other Charizard and take the win. And 240. Yep. And they're going to come up with the other one, and we're going to just take the L. Now, had this been any other deck without the Charizard, Alakazam was set up, ready to go, and would have been fine. But of course, this weakness to Dark is a killer for any Psychic deck. Alright, here we go. Try this Alakazam in the Shadow Rider deck. See if we can get it. So we have a Radiant Eternatus, so we can get the 2 VMAXs right here in the first turn. We can Ultra Ball for the Abra to get that down. And I think we're pretty good there. So we got a solid first turn. We're basically going to play everything in our hand except the VMAX there. We can get that on our second turn. Although I might save the energy here depending on what we top deck. Getting a Lady would be perfect here to start, or maybe an Iono to get... No, I want to keep that VMAX for the next turn. So let's see, going against a Lugia. Lugia Snorlax. Okay. Alright, here we go. Let's see what top deck. Energy, okay. So we want to play 2 energy into the discard and get that back with Gardevoir. And let's get the Abra down and try to get our Alakazam on the second turn. So I'm going to place 1 energy down here, and I'll have the second energy later. And let's play the Radiant Eternatus, get our 2 VMAXs down. We've got 2 more. Well, we got 1 in our hand and the second one in there. But our last spot's going to be for the Ralts Kirlia Gardevoir evolution there. So, solid first turn. Got 5 out of 6 that we wanted. The last piece that we want is going to be that Ralts. All right, let's see what they do. Are they going to get their discard? No, they don't have a Burnett yet. Oh, they're going to get a Lumineon here. And they're going to probably get their Burnett. And then get rid of the Archeops. Yep, Professor Burnett. And let's get rid of the Archeops. Into the discard. Yep. So we're going to take a hit here. We got their Mew. Their new Mew EX. And... Okay, they did knock us out, so that's good. That ball's just a turn. Let's see what we're getting. Oh, Mesagoza. But we still need... do I want to put this down? No, because they are going to hit us. So, let's Underworld Door. And we will put it on Abra and hope we can get our 2 pieces. All right, let's try to get 1 piece here through Mesagoza. Okay, we got 1 piece. Now we need that Rare Candy. So there's the Alakazam. And now we need our rare candy. Can we get our rare candy off this underworld door? Or a Force Seal Stone? No. Let's put down our Ralts. So we can try to get the Kirlia Gardevoir to get that more energy out. Yeah, that's going to be the end turn. Okay. So they're going to get their 2 prize cards here. And let's see what happens. So we're going to need some... Yeah, we're going to need some energies here. So we need a Lady. Arven would even get us some energy using the Fog Crystal. So they're going to take 2 prize cards. This Pokemon is now asleep. During Pokemon, flip 2 coins instead of 1. If either is tails, this is still asleep. Oh, man. Well, there goes our Alakazam. So we're going to have a bunch of energy. We're going to have to try to buy a turn here and put Radiant Eternatus as a block. So we can boss up something if we choose. Let's see. Let's use Underworld Door. So we know Alakazam is deep into the deck here. Let's use another Underworld Door. We still need to find that rare candy somehow. Okay, we have the rare candy in the Arven. Let's Mesagoza, see if we can get that Alakazam. If it flips heads, of course, it's tails. Would have gotten it. All right, so let's Level Ball for Kirlia. Oh, we only got 1 left, so let's Kirlia and try to get through this deck. We can get rid of the Shadow Rider because we already got the 2 VMAXs without it. For basic, I only have 1 Kirlia, so let's put down Calyrex. Let's get another energy. We don't need Mimikyu. All right. And do I want to get the rare candy now in case they Iono, or... Yeah, let's do that. Let's get the rare candy now. And then I can try to get an Ultra Ball next for the Alakazam. Yeah, let's do that. Then I can try to get through this deck in turn. So we should be able to get the Alakazam next. The Shadow Rider VMAX, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 330 is 180. We're hitting for 190. So, of course, their Mesagoza hits. Why wouldn't it? We didn't get so lucky. We can try it next and try to boss up. They have a full bench, so they can only get 1 Archeops. So if we can boss up the Lugia, we might be able to still win this. Because I can only get 1 since they filled up their bench. So we can get this Lugia out by bossing it up, but then we can't use the Arven in order to get the Ultra Ball. Alright, they're going to Xenia's Resolve, so that we can't get Iono'd or judged or anything, so we're keeping what we have. We can win this based on them over-benching. The whole point was to try to use Alakazam, and we had the Alakazam, then we have the rare candy, but we need both. Right, they're going to put a gift energy there, but we want to boss up the Thumping Sword. Only hits for 160. Bought us another turn. All right. Do we get this Alakazam? Let's try Mesagoza first before we start going through the deck. Got it. Okay. So we will at least be able to hit this Alakazam from the bench. if we need, or so I need some sort of switch and then a boss. Let's do that. So refinement. We can refinement away a Nest Ball. We've got an energy, so now we can use the Underworld Door. All right, we're looking pretty good. Attached to there. I've got my Ultra Ball I need. I've got my Escape Rope, so we're good. We have it, so we have the play, but let's put on some more energy, making sure we have enough energy to hit this. Another Underworld Door to this Calyrex. Okay, so we are hitting for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're hitting for 8. That's 240, 250. We need more, so let's Ultra Ball the Level Ball, and we don't need a Ralts anymore for Gardevoir. Now we will be able to hit this for Escape Rope. Who are they going to bring up? And then we're going to boss up Lugia and knock it out. Yes. Okay. So right now we should be hitting for only 250. We need 280. Let's boss the Lugia. That stops their V-Star. And let's get through. Okay, we got no more energy in there. We don't want to thin the deck. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes. We don't want to thin the deck too much. So we need one more energy. And we'll stick it straight on the Gardevoir. Let's just do it twice. 290, and it still has 270. So we're good there. And we are hitting for 310. That's all we need. There's a win. And 2. Okay, we hit out the Lugia. We haven't been able to use the Alakazam because we didn't get it till like what, turn 3 or 4. And all their Pokemon are over 120. But we should be good. We have it set up. There's another Lugia. So, which they had to bench and take up another bench spot. Yeah, they overbenched, which obviously helped us out. We're hitting for 310 here. Could hit for 120 from the bench, which is the point we were trying to do tonight, but doesn't look like we're going to get to do it this game. But it still works in the deck. Tough trying to get out Alakazam and a Rare Candy on turn 2. We have the Arven to try to do it. Alright, they're going to Ultra Ball for their V-Star. We could try to boss up the Lugia one more time. And I think we are good. They're going to get another Lumineon. They're going to bench another Lumineon. I would not advise that because you're kind of shutting down your own. All right, so they hit for 180. So let's Arven for a switch. Yep. Okay. Let's switch into this Calyrex. And do I want to go through the deck? Yeah, there's only 12, but I would like to get another switch. So we can put it there. Can put another VMAX there. We do have the other switch. We Arvened, so we're just going to hit for 340, which is plenty. Now, if they have a boss, they can knock us out. We're going to win in... Oh, there's a Force Seal Stone. Okay. So now we can Force Seal for a boss. And so we can guarantee we can win in 2 more turns. So they're finally going to Summoning Star. They did have the bench space with us knocking out the Pokemon. They are going to boss up. Okay, they're going to take 3 prize cards, which means they only need 1 more. If they have a second boss, we're going to lose. Collapse Stadium. Oh, thank you. Absolutely. We're going to get rid of our 1 prizer. That just made it tough for them. I don't think that was a good play at all. They should have held that. I mean, I know what they were trying to do, but we're hitting for well over 300. They can take their 3 prize cards, and Alakazam is hitting for... This attack does 30 more damage for each of your opponent's bench. So that's 120 plus the 90 is 210. So the only one it's not knocking out is Lugia. So we can force it. Now Lugia does have a V-Guard on it. So we do have to hit for 310. Which Gardevoir can just get that energy back, and we're okay. So let's come up with a fresh Calyrex. Let's boss up this Lugia. I'm hitting for 250. I need 2 energy, which we obviously have in there. Let's make sure we get our boss. There it is. There's our other boss. Let's boss up this Lugia 1 more time. And I think we're good with Gardevoir. Right, we're going to put 1 there to spread out this little damage. Make it at, that's 290, that's 300. We could put the last one on because Gardevoir is at 270 anyway. So if they have a boss and they can hit it, which I don't think they can, we are good to go and hit it for 310. We're able to get through that V-Guard. Okay, so we win on the next turn. Unfortunately, we could not use Alakazam here. But maybe the threat of it helped us win. But I think the fact that they didn't get their V-Star off because their bench was absolutely full helped. So they're going to use Mew EX, but our attack is based on Psychic Energy, which they don't have. So they can't use the genome hacking to use our attack. And we will... They're going to Iono. That's okay. We only need 1 prize card, and we're hitting for well over 300. So they're going to restart. Get their 3 cards. Primal Turbo. Now, either way, I don't think any of if they copy any of our attacks, any of them are going to reach the 270 for Gardevoir if they have a boss. But they Iono, so they can't boss anymore anyway. Genome hacking. It's picking an action to use, which is obviously 0 because they have no psychic energy. And they conceded. Good win. Didn't get to showcase Alakazam, but a good win. Okay, going against Ursifu, which is good for us. All right, let's heavy ball. Let's see what's in our prize cards. Oh, the rare candy. Okay, well that's good to know. And a Forest Seal Stone. Okay, so rare candy, 2 energies, switch, and a Forest Seal Stone. Okay, not good prizes. So we are not going to be able to use Alakazam for a while. So we will just get down a Calyrex. Shadow Rider there. And we do have 1, so let's get another Shadow Rider. Okay. And do I want to do the energy now? I can get both energy down anyway next turn. So we're just going to hit end turn. Yeah. Because we do have the VMAX already. So the VMAX will be able to use the Underworld Door and put it, used 1 energy to get more cards, so we'll get at least 3 here, pending any hand disruption. I got their Inteleon. I got their Lumineon. I'm gonna use. Okay, so obviously they're weak to sight, and of course we're gonna get Iono'd. Oh man! Oh man! Oh man! Oh man! Oh man! Radiant Alakazam. All right. Well, we get at least we get 6 new cards. Boom. What do we got? All right. Not bad. That this could work. The Mesagoza is going to be for the Kirlia to try to get through that. Because if we can get the Kirlia, and unfortunately we don't have. Oh, that's a heck of a top deck. But now what we need is some sort of switch or an extra energy. Let's see. We're going to need 1 energy. We can get it down using the Underworld Door. Put it on the Shadow Rider there. Okay. We can level ball. I mean, they're going to... Let's Mesagoza for the other VMAX. Nope. Okay, I can level ball. No, let's put the Kirlia down. And we're going to try to Kirlia for... Okay. All right, we got an Ultra Ball. We do have another energy. So we can get 1 more Calyrex, Shadow Rider down. So 3 is going to be enough. So let's Ultra Ball these 2 away for another VMAX. Well, that gives us our second one. And then we can go to another Underworld Door, putting our second energy down. Really need a supporter card here. We did not get one. And that's the end of our turn. Huh. Now, I doubt Kirlia is going to make it through this turn. It's a possibility. They're going to get... Okay, at least they got a Tails. That's fair. All right. So we can get a 3rd VMAX down. And we only have 2 energy down. So we need a bunch of energy in there. I know there's energy. I know there's 2 prize. So that means we have 11 total. It means we have 9 out of 33. So once we get this energy, the lady would do great, because we're going to have 3 VMAXs ready to Underworld Door. That each one will get us 2 more cards into the deck. I mean, this is going to be a race. Now, if they go to the Ursifu VMAX, we can possibly knock it out, given our energy count. And, oh, we made it. All right. Okay, this is... So we have no energy in the discard. All right. We can Kirlia away the Kirlia to get some cards. Okay. I don't want to use the research unless I have to, because this is getting us through the deck. Can't play the Mesagoza. I can do another. Well, let's play that. Let's play the Gardevoir. We know we're going to play that anyway, so we don't get hit. All right, so we got a bunch of tanky Pokemon out there. Let us, again, Underworld Door to itself. There's the lady. That's going to get us more energy. We don't need... Okay, let's lady for 4 energy. We can do 1 more Underworld Door. And they're going to concede. And there you have Alakazam in the Shadow Rider deck got to see Alakazam do its thing, except for we had to run into a dark Pokemon, of course. Being weak to dark and the Charizard all over the ladder does not make this deck pretty usable right now until people start getting off the Charizard train on the ladder. Now, in real life, I don't see many Charizards at the tournaments. One every now and then. We just saw a big tournament, and it was nowhere to be found. So, but on the ladder here, you're going to run into it with the Psychic Pokemon. It's obviously a huge challenge. If you can, hit that like button if you like the video. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel. Trying to hit that 100 century mark here by the end of the month. And I will see you next time.